What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I know I ain't been on here in a minute, but I've just been busy with work, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a video I did a while back with it's a training class in Indian Creek. It's about 45 minutes away from my house, something like that. But it's a pretty nice track though. It's local. It's kind of set up for like arena cross a little bit, which is what I'm kind of geared to. But hope y'all enjoy.
Little background: I've been riding all my life. I rode pro from 04 to 2011. Now I'm just the old guy, the old vet guy.
My name's Lane Shaw. I've been racing pros since 2017. I'm still racing. So was at Nashville last weekend and then came here to do this camp this weekend, and I'll be in Denver next weekend racing Supercross. So yeah, still in it, still enjoying it. I love teaching. So let's have some fun today, guys.
Brandon, take you. You'll come with me. Coming with me. The rest will go with Lane.
Yeah.
Hey, look. So you don't got to go fast yet. You got to get your technique down. As you get your technique down, the speed will come. Okay. Just learn how to work on standing up to that first cone, and that second cone, start getting back on the gas. That's all you need to work. As you get smooth, it'll come. The speed will come, okay? When you're bobbling, Tilly used to be so bad. You go through a turn and try to just go fast. Well, if it pops you out, wasted a second. If you're bobbling and going all over the place, or dragging your leg or something, you're wasting seconds, okay? So, first off, just slow down to go faster. If you watch any old motocross videos back in the day, all the old pros, you say slow down to go faster. Just like with racing cars or go-karts or anything. If you're bouncing off the track or it's pushing out, you ain't going fast. So try to stay in your rut. Stand up. Standing up is important. If you're gonna start racing, I know some of y'all race, and I know some of you are starting to race. The tracks right now, my track's smooth if you go to any races. It's way rougher than this.
Alright, something that they talked about here is like whenever you're coming into the turn, you want to stand up and then sit down when you're ready to pretty much make your lean angle in your turn. And also you're getting on the gas, so it's kind of happening like simultaneously, it's happening at the same time. But what they really wanted us to practice on was being as smooth as possible and keeping up our balance. So that way we're not just on the gas, off the gas, and chopping it, you know. The smoother you can be, that's gonna allow the speed. So you'll see me kind of taking my time here and there, and also I gotta stop dabbing a lot. Keeping your foot up does help with the balance, like kind of counterbalance the bike, but at the same time it's not needed, you know. If you look at any routing footage of like Kid Roxon or back in the day Stephen Everett's, now if you look at Jet Lawrence, like he's kind of the top guy, you know. If you pay attention to his riding style, it's very relaxed, smooth, and he's barely putting his foot down. Like, you rarely see him doing that. And I feel like it's a reason why, you know. It just simplifies things. But if you pay attention to the guy in front of me, every time he put his foot down and made the little bobble, it just made everything more exaggerated, you know. But it's something that I got to learn too. So I guess we'll see how it works in the future.
We'll just ride and kind of break it in so I can see everyone on this section. Practice kind of what we were working on earlier, right? So like what I was teaching earlier, guys, is when we're standing, grip with our legs, like get the on the balls of our feet, squeeze, and then kind of just get that butt back. So when we're standing like this, we got like we can move like the bike, and we're squeezing the bike really good with our legs. So then just like y'all said,
It makes sense.
Just try to work on that in every corner, right? So like coming into this one, we wouldn't sit down until we get over that little hump, right into the rut. Stand down the straightaway. Be careful, we've made some braking bumps, so make sure y'all kind of like test that out before we send it. Stand or sit right when we get to like, so like if the rut starts right here, you come in like right here is like probably where I would sit, because right here then you're going to be smooth throttle to get through the corner, right? Smooth throttle up the jumps, right? Like even if we're not jumping them all the way, smooth all the way up.
Alright, it's gonna be for the next session right here. And another good tip that I learned actually from watching a lot of GoPro videos, I see a lot of pros doing it, but specifically Ron Villapoto, that's kind of one of my favorite riders of all time. But one thing I see him do all the time is one finger over the clutch, which is what most people do, but also one finger over the front brake. And it's a lot of different reasons why I see why they do it. For number one, for me, it's arm pump. So the Moto Academy, I learned that if you kind of turn your hands in and like make a diamond and then put that on the handlebars, it kind of makes it to where whenever you're giving it gas, you're like twisting the doorknob, kind of like, for an example, instead of you just like using your wrist to get the throttle to move, you know. So that can help you keep your elbows up. It makes it to where you're not gripping so tight, which gives you arm pump. Since things are happening very fast, it's just good to have easy access to your controls, you know. Let's say you're going through a whoop section, or you might need to brake tap really quick. You having your finger over the clutch will allow you to get to that quicker. So it's like with the front brake also. Maybe you just need to kind of adjust your lean angle a little bit and you just tap the front brake. Just having that always there, it's just like a safety thing, you know. So I would give it a try, see how you like it.
Turn, you got to the next turn. If you're right before one, you still got to the next one. Okay? But if you don't pass them back, get off the track.
Yeah. You got your number? 3, I think.
What's my number?
Hey, what number is E3?
Now I know I'm probably gonna hear this in the comment section, like, why you didn't jump it? Now that junk kind of big, I'm not gonna lie. On camera it looks a lot smaller, but I had to go to work right after this training day, so I wasn't really trying to injure myself, you know. But next time I'm definitely planning on jumping that. This was another one I wasn't quite ready to jump, but I ended up jumping this towards the end of the day. You gotta see. tired. Well, that's gonna about do it for the video today. I really hope y'all learned something. I learned a lot. But I'll be having some new content coming up soon. I just be busy with work, so I'll do what I can, and just stay tuned. Thanks for watching.